Alright, let's get started. Alright, let's see. So, there's a couple things I gotta do tonight. We'll get started here in a moment. Alright, let's see how this goes. It's been about a week since I last streamed for you all. So, turn that down just a little bit, right there. Anyways, it's been about a week. Not too much has been going on. But just wanted to hang out a little bit, take it pretty easy before locals tomorrow. So we're just gonna kind of just chill tonight, and yeah, got a couple of games I gotta grind through here for Duel Links. Trying to get to King of Games on Rush Duel. Oh, that was incredibly annoying. But anyway, trying to get to King of Games. So that way, next month, I'll be prepared for that. And then I'll probably switch over to Master Duel, play some more of that. I need to get to at least Diamond. I've been pretty lazy about that, so gotta get that going pretty soon too. Not much has been going on though. So you'll have to see how this goes. So let's see what we got going on here. cow. You know, the sound effects for this game are so loud. Am I dead? Let's see, it's 4100 right there. So that's already really terrifying that, like, I'm already potentially at a lethal threshold, but we'll have to see. Okay. So that's 49. 55. Oh, okay. If they had summoned that attack, I think I was just dead. If it had attack points and they summoned it, I was just dead. So, I need to assume that that's a strange cat. Did I really just brick? So, let's reveal you. Add 2 of you to hand. Discard you. Normal. Tribute for you. I actually don't know how I can realistically win this game. So I send you, special you. I don't think I can. I think I'm just kind of dead. Actually no, that's not true. Yeah it is, because I don't have a fusion. Yeah. Alright, that's rough. Eesh. Alright, I just need to finish getting through this rush duel or whatever it's called. I just want to get this done so that way I can go back to other things. Yeah, we'll have to see. We will have to see how it goes. Because, I am very ready to be done with Duel Links. Going first is good, though. That's good.
Get ready for the rush.
Oh, God. I don't know what deck this is. This is where my lack of understanding this comes into be a problem. Okay, so this is a cyber stack, apparently. Interesting. So, and just in case you guys didn't know, Duel Links is in like one of the weirdest formats ever right now. Because in the Speed Duel format, Despia and Shaddoll are like just tier 1. Which is really interesting. So it's got a lot of parallels to the real format. It's really fun though. We will have to see. I may be switching over to Master Duel very quickly though at this rate. Holy. I'm just going to get it ready because I feel like this is going to be a quick couple Duel Links games. Let's see. And I feel like the excitement for Master Duel is going to be higher than Duel Links, that's for sure. What does this guy do? Interesting. So he's just ripping through his deck. Alright. Alright, well, that's not a good sign. 4,000 attack. This can't go in defense, so I need to be able to out a 4,000 attack point monster. Well, first let's summon this. Get rid of that back row. I don't think I actually needed to add a fusion to hand, but that's okay. Summon the magician or the witch. I think if I can't out it with my paladin, I'm gonna just concede and move to Master Duel. Oh, maybe I'll be able to. That'll be nice. Yeah, I should be able to out it with Paladin now. Paladin should be big enough. Let's take a look here. 53. No, I need to set this first. Alright, so that's huge. Outing their maximum monster is massive. It gives me a ton of ability to maybe come back into the game, which is good. Ray, one question. If you triggered Maiden with the field spell and opponent activate March here. So the reason why you can't activate Maiden in that example you gave with the March Hare is because Maiden has to chain to the card that is targeting it. And since the March Hare is the one chaining to it, it just simply can't chain to that. So it doesn't work. That's why it's really important when you're playing to be mindful of that, because anytime they can chain block your Maiden, then you're just kind of stuck with it, which isn't the best. That's actually how in the Draco the Dracotail matchup you out Gulamel is you just constantly respond to their effects, and then they can't use Gulamel in response, so they're locked out of it, which is really nice. So we're gonna Magical Stream. These are both new, so to activate this, I want to draw a card really quick. So we get that is a pretty crazy draw, honestly. Getting 7's Road Magician right there is pretty crazy. We'll activate 7's Road Magician. Set this. Activate Fusion. It might be better not to, but I think I gotta. So it's only 2. So this should be game. This would be my last game of Duel Links, regardless. I already hit King of Games on speed, so there's no worry about doing it otherwise. And I think this is probably something I'll just do more off stream until the cups come up. I don't think there's as much interest in that, so I will spare you all having to watch Duel Links. Alright, give me 1 second to switch over to Duel Links, or to Master Duel. The switch is made. We are gonna do some quick Master Duel grind. Alright, let's grind away with Blue Eyes really quick here. So, I haven't really played too much since Ryziel came out. This is the build that I had last time. I included Jet Dragon because I felt like Jet Dragon will give me the ability to play into their detonators more. I wanted to have more stuff to stop. X Search Triple Veiler probably isn't the best, but it should be okay. Otherwise, I think this is just like a pretty stock standard Blue Eyes list. I don't see anything that's like too crazy. Yeah, let's just jump right into some ranked. As you can see, I have barely played this season. I'm still in low platinum, so I need to actually buckle down and play a good chunk to try to get to rated duels before the end of the month. Since next month I have the Duelist Cup to look forward to, so. Alright, won the coin flip. That feels really good. Alright, let's see our hand. That hand is pretty... This is a really good hand, actually. This is a crazy strong hand. It has everything I need. How much am I going to special summon, realistically? You know, with how good this hand is, I just want to try to play into this as much as I can. So let's see how this goes. There is a world though where I could actually just let that go, and then I could just give him one draw. But I think the Drill Beam line is going to be okay. So we're going to set our Drill Beam. Activate Maiden here. Activate the Roar, especially when our Blue Eyes out, and then we're going to trigger Maiden here. The reason I'm going to do this is because I'm going to try to end on Spirit, Seal, and Trap card. So I will be pretty far ahead. So we're at 3 summons. This will be 4. Seal will be number 5. Which is fine, because then if they nib me at that point, I have the Seal. So that's totally fine. Yeah, we'll add the Mausoleum. Let's see. This Kaiser Seahorse opens up a lot of options too. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna do it this way actually. I'm gonna be a little greedy, but I want to set up Jet Dragon in Graveyard too. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And now the Kaiser will send the Jet Dragon, which will then open me up to having that as a backup as well. This is only some Blaze White Dragon, right? Okay. So, let's go. I'm just going to synchro these two. We're not even going to bother getting too greedy with the Maiden. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because now, no matter what, I can at least end with Blue Eyes access. So I'll have that going for me. And they had to hand loop themselves for 1, so that's good. I don't know why the trap didn't work. Alright. I'm supposed to have a, what's it called? Majesty but it didn't work there. Interesting. So we're playing against Cyber Dragons, huh? So I think on summon here, I'm gonna activate this. I need to get this off the field because of Mega Fleet. So even though this isn't like the most efficient usage, it's probably the best one I have, honestly. Yeah, I don't really have many good targets in this version, but that's okay. Oh, I might have just made a huge mistake. There might be a Chimera Tech Over Dragon coming out. Oh no. Yeah, that's Chimera Tech Over Dragon. That's my mistake. No, Neo can't yeah, Kaiser Seahorse can't activate in that instance, right? Because it specifically says in the card it has to go from field. What is this? Huh. Interesting. So once I go into Nova, I'm gonna bring back Blue Eyes here. Yeah, so now once I go to Nova, we're gonna bring back the Blue Eyes, and then I'm gonna banish the Nova. I'm gonna trigger Maiden, and we're gonna chain the Drill Beam here. So now, let's set this up for success. How can I win this game? Oh, I'm gonna go Lightstorm Dragon. And then we're gonna destroy the Clockwork Knight, which will then trigger my Jet Dragon as well, since the card is destroyed. I'll swing with both, and I can bring back Blue Eyes White Dragon in the battle phase and attack for game. So that's going to be a quick, easy game here. So we are looking pretty good to go. Yep, now we trigger Jet Dragon. And then we'll go battle phase. We'll swing with both, and then we'll bring back our Blue Eyes and attack for game. And that is all she wrote. Very nice. We're not even going to trigger the Maiden. I don't want to risk any sort of shenanigans. Got my animation, love that. No, I don't want to save that. Yeah, we'll just keep going with this deck. I don't like this build a lot, but I don't necessarily know what I want to switch yet. Alright, I need to lock in my play. That game was not it was not very good. Alright, so this hand is another incredible hand, though. Add that. The only way this hand could be better is if I had access to Maiden, but that's honestly not the worst thing not to have access to overall. I kind of want to save the Roar, so we're just going to go ahead and activate the Lordly Load. There's definitely a better way to sequence that. I mean, it works out, but yeah, there's definitely a better way to do it. I don't think Roar is worth it. Not for being disruption. I think if you feel like you need another consistency card, you can play it. But overall, I don't personally feel like Roar is worth it. Both in real life and in Master Duel. And like, if it's not worth it in Master Duel, where you are lacking some of the consistency cards you are in real life, then it's definitely not worth it in real life. Oh dear. Raitsoth. Yeah, I'll Ash that. I don't particularly like using Ash that early, but I think I might have to. Oh, and he had the Fenrir anyway. Why wouldn't he? And, okay. I don't really know what this deck is, but sure. This is going to be nice because now the so the Boudica is going to suck, but this means that Purge can get rid of Fenrir entirely, which is going to be really good. Unless they're just playing a random Fenrir, in which case that really sucks. Okay, they are not just playing a random Fenrir. Oh dear, I didn't think about that. That's pretty cool, using the Sarah to dodge that. That's really cool. Okay, this is pretty cool. Alright, so I have to watch out for Floodgate. That's not too bad. Floodgate isn't a card I'm too worried about. Oh, that might be an issue. so I've got an imperm. So I know that this one's Floodgate. I don't know the other one, so I have to play around a Floodgate trap hole. Okay, so no matter what I summon, they're gonna Floodgate. So let's see if I can navigate this. It's gonna be rough. This is gonna be really rough because no matter what happens, this Floodgate trap hole is gonna ruin a lot. And then this face down is gonna be an issue. But let's see. What I can do is I can actually do it this way. We're gonna activate Roar first. I'm gonna get the Blue Eyes out for my deck because hopefully they're gonna Floodgate that since they saw the wishes. If they don't Floodgate, then this goes really hard, regardless. If they do Floodgate it, I'm fine. Okay, so that's perfect. Because now that the Floodgate is gone, yes, they get a free summon from deck, and then potentially like a free activation. But that's totally fine, because... Oh, they didn't even take it. That is weird to me. Okay, so that resolved. I'm gonna just go like this. What does this do again? Okay, that's not gonna do anything. That's fine. So we're gonna add Mausoleum. Mausoleum is actually completely worthless here. How do I want to do this? We're going to use Ultimate Fusion. We're going to get rid of the Sarah, because the Sarah is a huge issue right now. Because Sarah just represents the ability to repeatedly get extra cards. So Ultimate Fusion will get rid of that, which is totally fine. Now, the Floodgate, the Bottomless, their trap holes are worthless. So I'm going to do... what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack with attack with Tyrant. I'm going to activate Tyrant. I'm going to set Imperm. I don't know that I necessarily agree with it, but we're going to set the Imperm. Then main phase 2, I'm going to activate Mausoleum. And I'm going to normal summon Maiden. I'm going to normal summon Maiden because I'm going to use the Mausoleum, target Maiden, and then I'm going to use Maiden to bring back Sage. So now this will open me up to a few more options. We can go ahead and send a Blue Eyes. And I'm going to fire off this Maiden right away. Get the True Light onto the field. And now I'm going to Synchro. Yeah, we're going to Synchro into Lightstorm. Because I'm Dragon Locked too, so that's something I have to keep in mind. Like, as much as I might like to go like Baron or something, being Dragon Locked means I just simply can't. Can banish one monster from your opponent's graveyard. So here I have to use True Light to reborn my blue eyes, which really is not great. I was hoping I was going to get to use True Light to set Majesty, but I guess it's not the worst, because it means I can also reset my Purge. So they get rid of that. They can banish my Maiden, which is what, yeah, they should be banishing Maiden, which is totally fine. Because honestly, at this point, Maiden is not that great. We just want a simplified game. So we're going to go ahead and set... Oh, I can reset Ultimate Fusion? That would have been crazy. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and... We're going to use this. And even though this isn't the best route, like, to do it, yeah, no, we'll pass. So this is going to layer everything really well. I've got 2 really good trap cards. Yep, and we win that one. Alright. Take a quick break, grab a couple packs, gonna grab some water, and then we'll be good to go. Let's switch up this music. There we go. Much better. Alright, give me 2 seconds. I just need to grab some water. And then we'll open a couple booster packs. And we'll go from there. So be right back. Okay, I am back. Let's open a couple packs really quick here, and then we'll get back on that ranked climb. Hopefully we can keep winning. Ooh, an ultra rare. I love that. I haven't finished Ryziel yet, so I need all the pieces I can get. Something. Ooh, that's the best one. That is the best one. Love to see it. Can I get lucky again? Probably not. Ah, that's alright. Alright. Yeah, let's take a look really quick. Let's go into the deck. Take a look at what I've got just kind of laying around. 10 Ultra Dust. Not bad. You know, I really want to try a second Drill Beam. So we're going to drop the Call by the Graves, and we're going to play a second Drill Beam. I always want to do that, and then I always chicken out of it because it's just not the most efficient, but I don't mind kind of risking it, you know? Now, I did also promise, though, and I still have to do this. Eventually, I need to play Magia. I need to get one. So I need some dust. And unfortunately, all my... Oh, that's not a good Ultra Rare. Basically, every Ultra I've had lately has been something I've really wanted to keep. So, I'll get rid of that one. Alright. We're going to craft a Dragon Master Magia really quick. We are going to do it. We're going to do it for the people. Magia. Let's see how this goes. It'd be really sick if I got like a royal of this, but I sincerely doubt it. Oh, okay. Not lucky, but I have a Magia now. So, what I'll be doing soon is I will do a Magia Blue Eyes deck. I need to get at least one more of the structure deck, though. Just so I have some extras of the tools I want. But that is definitely coming up. You know, I think we're gonna do a Magia stream. I'm gonna shoot for a Magia stream tomorrow night. Actually, I'm gonna make a quick community post about it, and let's see what happens. This is a really good hand. Alright, let's see. Gotta do that really quick. AFKing to make a community post is not the best idea, but that is fine. This hand is actually totally fine into that, so I don't mind this at all. Because now I'm gonna go into Spirit. And then Spirit is gonna grab Mausoleum. Now, if they block the Mausoleum, that's going to be a problem. That's a problem. That is a big problem. That is actually like the only thing that is a potential problem is blocking that. So, that's rough. So we're just going to go ahead and set our Imperm and see what we can do next turn. Oh boy, a mirror match. We'll Imperm that. I really don't like using Imperm on Barrel like that, but they use 2 hand traps, so I'm kind of hoping that their hand is not a ton of engine. I feel like it probably is, which is going to suck. Yeah, their hand is crazy. Oh man, double hand trap Barrel Maiden is really good. Now, one thing that could happen here is they could really mess up by using True Light and placing the spell in the center column. That would be pretty great for me. I don't realistically see that happening, but you know, we gotta pray here a little bit. All right, this is where they could mess up. They did not mess up. Oh my.
Hello guys, it's DB Grinding here, back at it again with another video, and
Okay.
this time we will be
Thanks, Austin. Holy cow, their hand is crazy. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Oh no, this is not it. This is not it. I'm very dead. This is not great to see. Yeah, I'm gonna see what happens if they go, like, if they just do the double spirit line for the, what's it called? Like the start a cipher and stuff, and yeah, we're just gonna leave. Because at that point, it's just not worth it for me to try to grind it out. I'm not gonna be able to grind out with that weak of a hand. Look at that. That's what they're going for. That's crazy. Yeah. Although I don't know why they didn't summon Spirit in attack position, so they could attack. So maybe there's a chance. Because I do also play Typhon, so perhaps. Oh my gosh, they have Synchro Rumble too? This is crazy. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go to the next game. We're just gonna go to the next game. This is just not great. Jeez Louise, that was crazy. Alright, well, really quick, I just want to see what I'm missing to make Magia even playable. So let's take a look. I know there's a combo to do it. I don't remember what it is. I know I definitely need 3 of you. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Is Chaos Max Dragon not in the structure deck? No, it is. Okay. So let's do this. Go related cards. Do this. Related cards. Okay. Okay. So getting this out is a pain. I need Blue Eyes Ultimate or 3 Blue Eyes monsters plus a Chaos. So I have the Chaos, so I need to read Eyes of Blue. Let's see. I think this is the one that I need. Okay. So I need a consistent way to grab this. Ay, ay, ay. Or is it maybe better just to play Blackluster Soldier? Because then I can play Gateway. The rough part about it is that I think I need a Ancient Fairy Dragon, and I just don't have the dust for that. This is rough. The problem is that I don't own Ancient Fairy Dragon, like, at all. So Gateway just doesn't work. Alright, we'll do this later. We're gonna have that in our back pocket. And jump right back into the games though. Because that's the focus. Alright, so we won the coin toss, that's a good sign. Okay, this is a playable hand. This plays. Okay, the Max C is honestly fine. I just won't play into it then. Like, that's actually totally fine. Because we'll just go Ether Barrel. Ether Barrel effects. I'll set Drill Beam. Then activate Maiden. Activate True Light. Set Purge. I could give him one draw. 44. No, I like the idea of giving 0 draws better. Getting to totally shut everything down by giving 0 draws, I think, is way better in this situation. Because with 44 cards, their deck is less consistent already. And then if I'm just gonna super slow roll it, like, that's really not ideal. Yeah, and that's totally fine too. Like, they're just throwing cards at me now. Alright, we're gonna go end phase, activate effects. Thank you. So we're still not gonna give a draw because they're under their maxi. But I'm gonna set my Majesty and we're just gonna pass. And so now I have everything loaded. So then on their draw phase, I can Blue Eyes. I can True Light back my Blue Eyes. I won't trigger Maiden because that won't. Because then I can't. No, I can turn on. I can activate Maiden here. We'll activate Maiden anyway. Actually, no, I'm not going to, because I would turn on Thrust. And even though I have the ability to stop it, I don't want to make any of their cards live. So we're just going to do this. I am literally just going to sit on a Blue Eyes White Dragon, which seems more than good enough. So that feels really good, because now they have that. What in the earth? Sure. What water spellcaster do they play? That's fine. Oh, Ice Bear. That's cool. Yeah, alright. Alright, so that was a pretty easy win, honestly. Even though that hand really didn't feel that good. Alright, another coin toss win. Let's go. This is another incredible hand. But that's kind of what we're hoping for with this deck, is just to have really smooth curves, like with my draws. So that looks good. We'll set the Lordly Load. Activate the Lordly Load to grab the Drill Beam. The Ash is honestly completely fine. Because again, they're just going to be throwing cards at me. So now they're down by a card. And they're going to play into a ton of interaction. Yeah, this is really good. The cool thing about this too is that ending on Seal here will also mean that even if they have like a Called by the Grave, I'm actually able to dodge it because of the Ultimate Fusion, which feels really good. So that's a solid way to start the game. Oh, Exosister. I forget. I should know what these cards do. If you control it. Okay, so we're gonna go Seal here. I need to return Sophia because I need to make sure that if they do have the extender, they'll play into Nibiru. Kaiser seems really good. Because now if they have Martha, then that'll be 3 summons right there. So then they're more likely to play into Nibiru. And I need to make that as live as possible. Or they're going to set 2, and yeah, that's their turn. So I need to watch out for Vadis. That's going to be an issue of a card. Stand by, though, we're going to get back our Ether Barrel. And now that is even worse. Oh, dear me. Alright, so the Ether Barrel now is going to get both of these to be live, which is not great. This is going to be a bit of a rough turn. What does Caspatel do? Neither of I can summon monsters from the graveyards for the rest of the turn. Am I realistically gonna do that? No. Okay, so I need to do that. This is going to be a really interesting game because I have to play around the possibility of Michaelis activating at any point in time. Alright, so we got that far. So neither one of us can summon from the graveyard, huh? You guys are big, too. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. So neither one of them have any benefit to that. I'm going to use this here. Because there's no benefit in the graveyard for that. Like, there's no benefit to them, to me touching my graveyard for them now. So I can go ahead and do that. And when Michaelis activates, I will be able to imperm and be totally fine. Alright, so they're banishing one of the blue eyes. And this is going to try to hit the second one. Are they going to hit the Ether Barrel? So let's see. I go into this. That's fine. I think the Ethereal's used used up its usefulness. Like, it's gone. So now they're gonna go into... Oh my god. Get rid of both of those. Interesting. I don't think that was worth it. I'm gonna call Blue Eyes because I need to get the Blue Eyes on the field. So that's fine. And now I'm just gonna swing over both, clear their field. Puts me really far ahead. Like, yes, I lost to Blue Eyes, I lost Kaiser, and I lost Barrel, but I still have Drill Beam. I'm just gonna Drill Beam, honestly, on summon, because they didn't have the extender last time, so that's really good. The Monster Reborn is pretty powerful, not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, they can just send it back to Sophia, I guess. And then, now if they have the extender, they can continue playing. But that's okay. Yeah, so they have that. Okay. So that's going to be summon 3. No, I think I have to do this. That's fine. I needed to wait here because I needed to limit the number of materials that the Nibiru could the Zeus could possibly have. So now they swing. They take 200, they Zeus my field, and then they get Nibiru'd. And that's like the best case. Oh, okay. I guess they don't have Zeus. So that's even better for me. And now I have Purge too, so this game's out of control. And I can set Imperm again, so I'm really good to go. Like, this is where the Tyrant Dragon just shines, because resetting Imperm or Purge every turn is just going to be too much, and they won't get to play. Like, this is totally fine. I need to use the Imperm first because then that will make my Purge live. That's fine. They're also going to be struggling because they know that I have Imperm, so they have to play... Like, they have to play to force it, which is really rough. The Michaelis is going to be really good. Okay, so this is actually a really good way to dodge that. Because they know that they should be checking my graveyard right now to make sure I don't have a trap. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty interesting game. That's totally fine. I need to imperm that. I need to make sure that my Tyrant Dragon stays alive. I don't think there's like a more important card right now, honestly, in my deck than Tyrant. Yeah, and that will win me the game. Let's see. Yeah, because that was last turn, so Blue Eyes will attack for game. And that is how you handle an Exosister matchup. Yeah, that was rough, but it ended up working out pretty well. I guess I can't be too upset about it. Oh, come on. I guess I can't really say come on. I did just win like 3 coin tosses in a row, so it went pretty well. So I definitely have to Ash that first. This is actually my first time playing against Ryziel. So that'll get you to X really well, which will then get you to Node. This is gonna be a rough one. This is gonna be a very rough one. I have to hold the Purge specifically for the Duo Drive. Oh my lord. Yeah, that's fine. Oh lord. This is a very rough game. The Banshee really pushed it over the edge. I was not aware of that being the technology that is happening right now. Because now they go Duo Drive, they attach, and they're going to get a search that is going to be completely invulnerable basically to anything. The second Ash in my hand is dead. Yeah, it's going to be rough. goodness. Yeah, send that Banshee, get back another guy. My goodness. This is going to be a rough game. Because now they're going to have a detonator. That's cool. I haven't seen his animation yet. They attach the aggregator, yeah. This is not it. This has to be a pretty crazy draw. That's not crazy. Because they'll negate with plugin. Actually, they don't even have to negate with plugin. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, there's no way. There's just no way. Alright, well, that's going to do it for me for tonight. I'm getting pretty tired, so I don't want to push it and play when I'm not feeling the greatest. Like I said a little bit ago, well, we'll open this last pack. But like I said a little bit ago, if I get to, let's just say 15, I think it was 15, concurrent viewers, so that means same time, tomorrow we can do a Dragon Master Magia focused stream. We can build the Magia deck and give it a shot, because I have not gotten to try it yet, at least in Master Duel. So I think that'll be pretty fun. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'll open this last pack and we'll be good to go. Two ultras, holy cow, out of a yellow, 3 hollows. Okay, that's insane. That's not good. The X is a crazy thing though, because now that means that I have 2 of those, and I think that's all I can have, right? Let's go take a quick look. I don't remember if X is semi-limited or not. So yeah, I have my 2 X's now. Got pretty much... I've actually got most of the actual engine. I just need 2 more, then 3 of those, 2 and 2, which isn't too bad, honestly. And I can give this deck a try alongside Blue Eyes. But that's it for tonight. I will be back on after locals and everything.